What is this? Pathetic. She's so fine, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above and down and pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Really scary, you don't care it. Hey, hey, hey. Damn, I'm jelly. Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. Well, Hefty Hobo is still going live in her rented car on the side of the road, but she's let us know she has officially moved out of the apartment and will be going on a surprise road trip soon. I'm including some clips from the last several lives because they were so dry there was only a few seconds from each worth including, and nothing worthy of a full video. So, let's get into it.
It's a rental. I rented a car for a little while. Which is like the same price as rent, so. I hope you're not homeless. Well. I'll tell you something. You don't need 4 walls to be happy in a roof. My 4 walls, SB, have turned into 4 doors. I'm being very vague. I'm trying to throw you guys off.
You're really throwing us off, Chantal. I'm sure nobody could guess that you're staying with Smee and going live from your car because you're not allowed to go live inside her house after Marty tried to sell her patio furniture, tow her car, and convince the neighbor she was having an affair.
Now, I just wanted to come on here and say, which is the PS part, okay? Now, somebody sent me something and they were saying, oh, I think your location, your car was found. Now, to be fair, it just so happens that I'm renting like the same brand of car actually that they thought, but it's actually a rental. I didn't borrow a car from a relative. So, but it's a lot bigger and more expensive. They like, I don't know, it's just like in real life it's an expensive car, you know.
If you're so broke that you're asking your beezers to furnish your apartment, why would you rent an expensive SUV? If you have to rent a vehicle, why not choose a more affordable option?
I just wanted to say that I know my content's been pretty friggin' boring, but a lot of you I know don't mind. But I know, like, listen, I like to just sit and talk with you guys, but I also want to do some kind of like good content. Like, do you know what I mean? I want to feel like proud of something, like a creation, you know? So like good videos for people to entertain people.
I suppose there's a first time for everything. Do you think Chantal has ever made content she's actually proud of? I bet it's the love voiceover video. That shit made me want to swing on both of them.
You guys find it more exciting than Kuwait, but even in Kuwait, I didn't do much with you guys. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're an exciting person, you can find exciting things in pretty much any environment, really.
The only entertaining part of Kuwait was getting full body shots of Chantal hurpling through the desert.
Now, I'm also trying to decide what to do with my future, right? And I have a lot of options. Foodie and Pete stays. Yeah, we kind of just keep our friendship secret. It's crazy that you even have to think like that. It's gone too far. Yeah. Yeah. It really has. Yeah. To be fair, I understand because I do run my mouth a lot. Like, I have a big mouth and I can't control it. But, I mean, if you don't say anything, like, if you don't, I guess, piss me off or something, I don't know. If you don't annoy me, whatever. I'm so nice. I'm like the nicest person. Like, in real life, most people who know me like me unless they get in a tiff with me, but usually I end up working out any tiffs in my life. I don't think I have any, like, huge enemies except for people online. Like, honestly.
Did you work out your tiff with Kathy? You know, the one you called CPS on because she got upset with you. What about Shannon? Did that tiff get worked out? Ma'am, you don't have a single other real-life friend other than Pete's. All of your interpersonal relationships are online.
No, so many content creators run their mouth. It's never okay to take things offline. It's a safety issue. Bringing, yeah, exactly. I don't go real life. Okay, like I did say Dee Dee's mom's room number thing because I saw it on her. How do you think I knew the room number? I saw it on her video. Thank you. And I didn't, that was wrong. I'll admit that 100%. I don't remember if I apologized. I feel like I did back then, but during my Cuba rage. And I really, that was not good to do. But other than that, and accidentally showing what's her face's number, which I apologize for and offered to, I don't go real life. I don't like stalk people. I don't call, tow trucks and stuff. I don't call like, I don't do that like in real life harassment and stuff. Because I have a conscience, like, I don't know. Is that a bad thing? I think it is these days for people. I don't know.
Remember when Chantal posted pictures of T and Sass's daughter? Remember when she said perfectly imperfect and her family's full name during her live and encouraged her beezers to call her work to harass her? Chantal goes real life all the time. She just always has a reason to justify it. Like with T and Sass, she claimed her daughter was fair game because the picture came from a public Facebook profile.
I went once to his house and in his window. How can you not look in his window? He was too cheap ass to have any friggin' curtains. You think he goes to Walmart and gets a curtain for his kitchen window? No, it's right at eye's length. So I just looked in. Big deal. I won't even mention what he did in my house. I think we're frickin' even. Like, when people play with your emotions and they make you crazy, I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. But I'm dealing with other problems, but just, I'll take that over that any day.
Right. But if a man came to your house in a jealous rage and looked in your windows, I bet it would have been a problem.
Yeah, my suitcase as well. I had to get everything out. Put all my stuff. Now, I'm probably going to road trip these. Go on a road trip while I have a car. I've been, in Canada 10 days? Like, road trip to Texas? Honestly, like, I realized something. Because even the before the doxing happened, honestly, I was feeling very, like, I was going through some emotions. I felt, number one, very guilty that I, had Smokey and all that thing, all of that. But I'm relieved he's doing better. He's okay. He's with, like, a forever home now. But I had that, and then I had, realizing myself, like, I don't want to be, like, tied down somewhere, like, I don't want to be in a depressing apartment, like, and all the apartments would be depressing if I'm by myself. And
Okay, either Chantal just slipped up and is proving she lied about when she got to Canada, or she can't count. She should have been in Canada for at least 3 weeks by now based on her previous comments. How do you short yourself well over 10 days on how long you've been somewhere? Especially when you've been away from your spouse for that long? The math ain't mathin', Gorl.
are you, like, showering? Yeah, I have family. I don't know where I'm gonna go because next weekend I'm supposed to go on a big camping trip with my family. So I have to stay, like, kind of close by until then.
Anybody that's been around for a long time can tell you exactly where Chantal's family goes camping. She went there with BB years ago and vlogged the entire thing, including the literal directions to get there. For someone so concerned about her safety and being private, she sure doesn't know how to shut the hell up.
Yeah, you guys are not going to be happy just sitting in an apartment anyway. So I do have an idea for this first road trip. Obviously, I have it planned out, but it's going to be a surprise. Well, that was stressful. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I'm actually very thankful that this didn't happen when I was fully established into my place. Do you know what I mean? With like all kinds of new furniture. This happened right before the day I was gonna go shopping and furnish my whole apartment. Smokey's rehomed and happy, so whatever. I messaged like a bunch of rescues for him and none of them would take him. The SPCA, you have to fill out a form, then the manager has to review it. It's not, I needed to like rehome him ASAP because I had to be out of there. So I was really worried about that. So I'm just like, maybe if I lie and say that he was found, because if I don't say that, they're gonna be like, okay, well, you know, the onus is on you to rehome him, and it's like I don't have time, like it's urgent, you know, it has to be urgent. But that backfired. So anyways, they know the whole story now. So I didn't even think like, oh, maybe they're gonna try to find the owner now, like, you know, they're gonna I just thought they would be like, okay, you know.
Right. So Chantal will lie to be able to bypass policies and procedures that are put in place for a reason. Did it ever occur to you that they require those forms and paperwork in order to prevent people from just handing over their pets whenever they get tired of them, so they have the space and availability for actual strays and animals that need urgent shelter and care? Number Chantal just thinks she's entitled to give up her pet whenever she feels like it because she shouldn't be held accountable for being impulsive. Anyway, I hope Chantal does go to Texas. I hope she gets there and realizes it's over 100 degrees with 80% humidity, and her car breaks down in the middle of the panhandle. Inshallah. In the meantime, I'll see you real soon, little gherkins.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above, mountain pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic.